Everything on the internet starts with a simple question. How does one computer talk to another computer that could be sitting anywhere in the world? Networking is the system that makes this communication possible, reliable, and fast. The first thing networking needs is identification. Every device connected to a network is assigned an IP address. This address uniquely identifies a device so data knows exactly where to go. Devices inside a home or office usually have private IP addresses, while the router uses a public IP address to represent all of them on the internet. Once a device has an identity, it needs a way to connect locally. This happens through a network interface like Wi-Fi or Ethernet. When your device connects, it receives not only an IP address, but also important information such as the default gateway and DNS server. The default gateway is typically your router, and it acts as the exit point from your local network to the outside world. When data needs to leave your device, it doesn't travel as one large message. It is split into small units called packets. Each packet contains the source IP, destination IP, and a piece of the actual data. This packet-based approach makes networks faster, more reliable, and easier to recover from failures. These packets then move through routers. Routers examine the destination IP address and decide the next best hop. This process is called routing. Packets may take different paths across the internet, depending on traffic and availability, but they all eventually reach the destination. This is how the internet scales to billions of devices. For communication to work correctly, devices must follow common rules known as protocols. At the foundation is IP, which handles addressing and routing. On top of that is TCP, which ensures packets arrive in order, without loss or duplication. If a packet is missing, TCP requests it again. Some applications use UDP instead, which is faster but does not guarantee delivery, making it suitable for video streaming and online gaming. Before contacting a website, your device needs to know where that website is located. Humans use names like google.com, but networks use IP addresses. This translation is handled by DNS, the domain name system. DNS acts like a global directory that converts domain names into IP addresses. Once the IP address is known, your device establishes a connection with the server. This is where ports come into play. A single server can run many services at the same time, and ports help direct traffic to the correct application. Web traffic typically uses port 80 for HTTP and port 443 for HTTPS. HTTP defines how requests and responses are structured between browsers and servers. HTTPS adds encryption on top of this communication using TLS, ensuring data cannot be read or modified while in transit. This is critical for security, especially when handling passwords or financial information. Behind the scenes, additional components like firewalls control which traffic is allowed or blocked, and NAT translates private IP addresses into public ones so multiple devices can share a single internet connection. This entire flow, addressing, packetization, routing, protocols, name resolution, ports, and security, happens in milliseconds every time you load a page, send a message, or stream a video. These core networking concepts form the foundation of everything built on the internet today.